OneyPlays!
With friends.
Welcome back to the adventures of El Falzo and Big Tight. Everyone's favorite characters.
It's Optimus Prime and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Look, it's a lake of blood! Because so many mans have been fighting!
I think it's just rust, though.
No, Corey! No!
Cool.
The only blood lake I know is the one in Sonic Adventure Chow Garden.
Whoa.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the game.
That does have a. Why does that have a lake of blood?
Oh,
it's a game
yeah.
for children.
Because it's supposed to be Nightmare. They also swim in it and bathe in it.
Yeah, and they're weird baby creatures. Could you imagine?
I've never imagined that. But now that you brought it to my attention, I definitely don't ever want to play the Chow Garden ever again.
Yeah, boycott it. Boycott a game from 2002. I demand it. I'm stuck in him.
This is like a Michael Bay movie, dude. It's just overwhelming robot battles.
What I always wanted as a kid.
Yeah, dude.
Catching
it's
bullets is satisfying, and then knocking the robots on their ass.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying the guy's Mr. Anderson, you're catching bullets.
Yeah, actually, yes. Legitimately, yes.
You're not Mr. Anderson. You're trying to find Mr. Anderson. Look at that guy.
Just like Neo.
Yeah.
Corey, you spread misinfo so fucking hard, it's ridiculous.
Mr. Info,
I'm a
thank you.
compulsive
Liar.
liar. That's the one. I do it only because I care.
I want a compilation of Corey just lying and spitting out false facts.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem. My brain moves a mile a minute. If I don't get to say what I have to say, I'll forget exactly what I'm saying. It's like I'm an infant. My brain only goes so quickly. So that's why I have to sometimes interrupt to say what I say, because I'm firing off on all cylinders.
Listen, Corey is capable of high-level thought that you can't possibly comprehend, okay?
I just have to get it out at the split second or else I'll forget it.
Object permanence becomes secondary.
So I don't even know what that means.
It's like that thing where, like, if somebody leaves a room, you're aware that they don't cease to exist.
I think dogs have that.
Or they don't have that. I don't know.
No, like toddlers have that. Like their brain, since their brain is just like mush. It's
Yeah.
like when a human leaves the building, they're like, well, there goes my breastfeeding for the rest of my life. And they
Yeah.
start breaking down.
You know what I've been thinking about a lot?
What? Oh, this is sick.
This is sick.
Yeah, because you get to get out and then like have fun out of mech a lot of the time because you have to control the perimeter.
Wait, you're invisible.
Yeah. Like Predator.
Oh.
My favorite, children's character.
You're gonna shoot it.
I know, but I don't care because I have...
You have cover system.
Yeah, I have the power of friendship on my side. Look, he's down there being my friend.
Yeah,
Oh,
he auto shoots and stuff.
Sorry, Chris, what have you been thinking about? What's been on your mind?
Yeah, again, this might sound really but I'm not sure, because I'm no expert, but I've been thinking it might be immoral for dogs to even exist anymore.
What do you
Why is it
think?
immoral?
Because they can't really live good lives, really. Unless they live out on farms or things. But people living in towns and cities, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me anymore.
I think
But they're
it's
funny.
They're funny, but that's about it, huh?
Yeah.
They're also stupid and rely on us so much, and they'll run into traffic and die without us.
Well, there's definitely things like pugs that just shouldn't be real.
Those are foul. I kind of wish that they would all be exterminated. Like,
I feel like dogs you have to keep in cages. You shouldn't be having.
they should
to
send
begin
out
with.
drones just to shoot pugs.
Just to mow down. Dude, but you're gonna break into like the old lady's house and take out her fat pugs that just sit there and eat all
She
day.
dives in front of it.
No, you don't gotta shoot them, you just gotta deball them. Send out drones to snipe their balls.
And or put a pug yelping whenever yelping. You know the one.
Wait, Lyle, you were saying earlier that there was a show called Blog Dog.
Okay, first of all, the show is called Dog with a Blog. It's a Disney Channel original
Blog
show.
Dog has a better ring to it.
Where there's a dog that has a blog, and the dog, I assume, types things like OMG.
Does a human say his voice?
No. Well, I mean, I assume, but in the context of the show, no, it's a real dog and it speaks.
Is it a
It's-
pug? What
it's
kind of dog is
real.
it?
You're asking me for fine details on something I only have a surface level understanding
I'm pretty
of.
sure you made this up, and you're just fucking with
You're a
everybody.
liar.
I would never. Me?
Let me
You are
guess.
fucking with us. I knew
Me?
it. Yes.
Would I ruse you, Chris?
Yes.
Would
Would
that
I
be
ruse
something
you?
I'd do for the sake? Corey wouldn't.
No, wait. I didn't get to that part of my blog yet. I'll do that after my new product review.
Corey would just lie. He doesn't
Corey,
mean
back
it.
me up on this.
I can kind of believe it because there was a gaming show on Disney that like kind of used YouTubers and shit, and it was really cringy.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I guess I could kind of believe that there might be a pug show, but I just want to know, well, a dog show? I just want to know what kind of dog it is. I feel like that's something anyone can understand.
Doggo Con Blogo came a little bit before
What
that.
is it?
Shut
what
up,
kind
Lau.
of color dog
I knew you were
is
fucking
it?
lying.
Why does the color matter, Corey? Why not the content of the dog's character?
Disney wouldn't make a show called Dog with a Blog.
Dog with a blog on Disney.
They would make a show called Blog Dogs. It sounds better.
Yeah, they would.
Okay.
Disney, are you listening? AKA,
Doubt me all you want.
I want to know
You're gonna get
blog dog.
ripped apart in the comments.
I'm sick of getting ripped apart in the
All right,
comments.
hold on. There's Dog Blog, and then there's like Last Human on Earth, the original Netflix show,
I don't think that
starring
those
Doc the Zombie. This is basically the same thing.
they're the same cinematic universe.
Show the best of Doc the Zombie right now.
Just show like a split second of it.
I love that shit.
I hate every bit of it.
What
And
are
I
you
told
talking
you,
about?
I told you haven't seen the original episode. Like you're watching an episode that doesn't have the main guy in it. The main guy, like I was saying, I think he has the Andy Milonakis disease where he hasn't aged in years because he looks young, but you can tell he's old. It's hard to explain. It's creepy. It's like looking like if Chucky came to real life, the serial killer doll. If he became human, that's what he would look like.
You're really selling me this show, Corey.
I don't really want to see it anymore.
No, you do. Doc the Zombie?
Doc the Zombie is my first exposure, and I loved every minute of that.
Yeah. Too bad YouTube comment section didn't.
Did they block everything? Gotcha.
The new Philistines, the fucking YouTube comments that don't understand the majesty of Dr. Zombie.
Yeah. This is so cool. You're like, so right, Chris, like you switch between like your robot who can like take things out and you have to open the door so your robot's going through, but you can also go to your, people can help you on your team.
Yeah.
So you can like infiltrate places. It's basically like
Real life, I get it.
like brother at arms or two best friends. I forget what the game's called.
I remember Two Best Friends.
The war game.
Yeah.
It's not two best friends, but it's like
Army of Two?
yes.
What does this have to do with that? Those guys wear masks. This is a guy whose best friend is a big robot, and he jumps inside his best friend.
The way it is, the way it plays.
Once again, Lyle lies about the title of something. It was Two Best Friends Play. Was the name of the
Titanfall
game.
2.
Yeah, there you go.
You're right. You got me on this one.
I am not a compulsive liar. I just say what first comes to my head, and if it's wrong, then that's just how it is. But am I a liar for saying something that's incorrect just because I think it?
Only if you say it on purpose.
You're right. That wouldn't hold up in court. Corey would get away with that.
Yeah, go to a courtroom. I'd be like, I only lie because it was the first thing I thought of. I'm sorry, it's not the truth.
Oh, Mr. Corey! We brought you chocolate milk!
You're like, great.
I love Court.
You think court is like when the Rugrats go to work and they're throwing paper around and shit?
Yeah, I remember that. They're getting ready. They don't want to drink coffee, so they drink chocolate milk, like you said.
I love how when they grow up, the only thing that's different is they have photorealistic heads
Yeah, they still put a screwdriver in their diapers and
and shit themselves.
They still have like their fucking like. They were wearing like ties and shit, but they were all like special colored and stuff. They look like they were like suits in Hawaii.
That episode is a nightmare. They go into a like literal nightmare realm, start running around and fucking, goddamn.
I know, like they look like they live in the projects where they used to live. Their house is like run down. You know what that red looks like? It looks like the prune juice in Conker's Bad Fur Day. Just the graphic of it.
Oh my god, you're
where
right.
it's like run together, like basic simple shapes.
Oh god, this game's platforming's awesome.
It is
dude,
really
yeah, it's
cool.
so fun.
And like Lyle's just fucking powerhousing through it. He's doing really well. I think the next stage after is really fun. But I mean, we're talking over it, yes, but at the same time, it's like it's really smooth. You just move along. You never feel like you're stagnating. You're like, it just feels good.
Yeah,
And
I really, really admire games that don't just stop.
Just move the narrative along.
That they don't stop for like a talkie cutscene or anything like that. Like some games you can get away with it.
Yeah, this game very, very rarely brings you to a halt.
Yeah, I know there's some specific parts, but damn, you're doing that with it. I just realized, I was like, are you playing on a like PC and keyboard? But no, you're using a PS4.
Yeah, I'm okay with a controller just because I played like a shit ton of Halo in circa 2008. But
Really?
yeah,
Wait,
You
Circa?
did. Man,
Yeah.
I cannot wait for the fucking new Halo.
I was in the Halo
expansion.
circus.
You mean for the Master Chief Collection on PC?
Yeah, I want fucking Halo 1 or 2 or something, man. I'm
I
so
hate
tired
that they
of
put
Reach.
out. Yeah, I hate they put out Reach, and I have to wait this long ass time for 3 to come out on it.
Oh, these things are scary. You're gonna get the fuck away from them.
Yeah, they frighten me. And by frighten me, I mean I'm not afraid of them. They can't make me leave my home.
Oh, I didn't know you just shoot them and they stop in place and blow up.
Oh, they actually stop in place without you shooting them.
Oh,
Oh, it's like Creeper. Okay, that's cool.
yeah.
Creeper, keep it down.
Yeah, they get dangerous when they kind of sneak up on you.
Can you please use the snipper?
I could.
Use
If I
the snipper.
don't like it. Alright.
Oh, this looks like Halo 3.
It's not far off. The gunplay in this game feels really well too. Really well. What
Wait,
the
that's a
hell?
really cringy like game design term you just used. Can you please just say that this game looks freaking awesome from now on?
Can I say the game feel of this feels really good?
Can you say it's immersive? I would really be more comfortable if you said it was immersive.
Immersive open world game feel is pretty nice.
Game feel is destroyed as a word forever.
What about like something? Like what about Dark Souls like or roguelike or fucking? It's a bit of a. It's like the Dark Souls of roguelikes.
Dark Souls is a meme in itself. This is the Dark Souls of Pokemon games.
You know, whenever I see someone use Dark Souls in a review, I immediately think they're being ironic until I see where it came from.
your problem is you're reading game reviews. Never do that.
No, I only do it because funny joke humor.
Okay.
I don't actually care.
Okay.
I've never looked at a reviewer and been like, huh, your opinion is valid to me. Because I don't care about reviews on the internet. The only reviewers I like watching are people on YouTube.
Epic critics? Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Listen, if you're not someone who's like thoroughly entertaining to watch, and you're just posting long novels online about like problems in games, I'm not reading your article, dude. Or ma'am.
I think the biggest problem is that they don't say anything useful. They all just say exactly what you expect them to say.
feel like a
don't
lot
go
of
into
them-
anything properly.
I feel like a lot of them don't play the game either, because if you read these articles, they have a lot to say about their first level experience, but they don't play beyond that.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the same time, it's I don't know. I feel like as a reviewer, or even as people like us that just play a zillion trillion games, that you kind of just get that.
You do.
And I will say, after being a pro gamer for as long as I have been, I do often feel like I'll play like 10 minutes of a game or something, and I'll be like, okay, I know what this is about. You know, if I'm playing an open world game and it starts like scattering the same objectives all over the map, I'm like, okay, I kind of know what this is, where this
That
is
stuff
going.
kind of bothers me. You know, I can put up with a lot in like games, and redundancy doesn't bother me if it's done well. I know it's fucked up to say, but if a game's fun and they're doing repetition, like I'm okay with that. If they follow a formula, I'm fine with that. It's just that the one thing I hate in open world games is you're gonna get that repetition no matter what. But it's how they do it that's really annoying. Like, is it shallow, or is it like the repetition, there's quite a lot of stuff to do, comparative to just like 4 things that are repeated over and over.
Oh, BT's splattering people, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He came in to kick some A.
All an open world game needs is fun movement. Then you can have fun moving from thing to thing.
Yeah, or fun mechanics, or just like Breath of the Wild is a good example of that.
Yeah,
where
like sliding down on your shield is cool.
Breath of the Wild is very sandboxy, and I don't want to get into like this rant because I have a lot to say about the game, and I don't think people give a shit. But overall, I would say, yeah, it feels good for an open world game. It's the most sandboxy, fun style of open world. And I guess another one that I had a horrible experience with, but I still vouch by it, was Horizon Zero Dawn. That was actually pretty fun.
Never played it.
Really?
Was that the redhead girl?
Yeah, I saw that game and it looked kind of cool, but it just seemed like one of those games that I'd play and then immediately forget.
I bought that and I left it in the boot of my car and forgot about it till now.
Really?
Yeah. Not
Well,
my
it's
car.
a good thing I brought it up,
Yeah,
because
well-
that's what you're going to be playing. Just wait for the sequel.
The squill?
That game made a fucking ton of shit back.
Yeah, also, yeah, we're sorry for too much game designy talk.
Well, we're not
Also,
struggling.
You're a dick! Fuck you!
Oh yeah, Chris,
You're my baby
now.
you have these like boss fights where you battle like mech guys, and they have like their personalities and their mechs and shit. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll try to not destroy this guy too fast, but I always fucking break him before he's done saying like his first couple of things.
Oh my god.
It's awesome.
Holy shit.
You overwhelm them.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
man, you're
I'm already
fucking him up.
fucking him up.
Look, Chris, he's in a gorilla mech. Do you see it?
Wait a minute, he's reacting to when you shoot him.
He just threw a stink bomb at you, which is like feces. Did you see that? I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah. If you get caught in that, you have to get out of your mech.
Oh, see, I'm just gonna blow him up. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you fucked him.
Yeah, it was funny. He
Yeah,
kinda,
well done. He
kinda
died and
lulled.
vaporized inside of his mech.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? When you're shooting a thing in a game and it reacts and stumbles around, or when they just absorb the bullets? What do you prefer, Lyle?
When it stumbles around, I guess. This is the leading
And
question.
you're an idiot,
Wow,
and you're
all
stupid,
right.
and everybody on the internet's gonna rip you apart.
I think my favorite part in a game is when you're shooting something and it stands idly by and gets shot and does nothing. There's like no reaction to the animation until it finally dies.
That's awesome. That's a fun time.
That's ideally what I want in any gaming experience.
Did you steal his Bose earphones?
Yes,
With
I-
noise cancellation?
I sure did. This video is sponsored by Bose. No.
What's Bosa?
No way, Bose!
What's Bosa?
I think it's Bose, maybe, or Boss.
You
I
mean
don't know.
Bose?
Bose and Boss are two different things.
Buy
and
you earphones.
Neither one of them paid us money, and they both should now. That's
Yeah.
my official
I
stance
will
on
recommend
that.
Bose noise canceling earphones because I wear them on airplanes and I can't hear children screaming in my ear. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Anywhere I go, I always hear children screaming, so maybe I should get some Bose hairs.
I think that's just your inner monologue.
No.
Okay.
Chris, you don't understand. I'm forever cursed to have children screaming next to me no matter where I go.
Corey, did you see that new viral tweet where people are showing apples 1 through 5 and they're like, which apple do you imagine? I'm number 3.
Well, if we're talking Apple, I guess I'm
And then
2.
people are making these big deep tweets being like, wow, I never realized some people don't have an inner monologue. That's so weird to me.
What is an inner monologue?
It's when you think to yourself, you have a little voice in your head. Some people have it, some
That's
people don't.
early forms of schizophrenia.
I have that.
Chris, you should have told me.
No, it's fine. Just some people have it, some people don't, but people are like, that is the craziest thing.
The worst thing you can do is start feeding the early signs of schizophrenia.
Yeah. Don't give it no popcorn.
Well,
or
that's
nothing.
I've
what
been
I'm saying,
doing that
yeah.
for like 30 years now, so I'm screwed.
If he's like, I'm hungry, don't actually start eating. Starve
okay.
yourself until the inner
we
monologue
go.
screams and then lets you fall behind.
Okay, Cody.
Are you serious though?
What?
Like in your head, you think things and then you think like talking to yourself?
Yeah.
I don't think that's schizophrenia because like there's no voices actually coming out.
No, some people just think in concepts and other people like literally talk to themselves in their brain.
Sometimes in instances I talk to myself if I'm trying to like figure out the best way to approach a situation. Like if I feel like I'm about to run into something that'll make me uncomfortable,
You scream,
I'll
scream.
talk it out in my head of what's gonna happen, and then I'll psych myself out and ultimately become more paranoid.
Do you
and
ever-
it never works.
Do you ever hunch over and say, "Come on, Corey, think."
Check out spreadassholes.org.